Hi, I'm Anita Rexfiedler, a Hero Arts hostess. I'm very excited to be doing a Hero Arts video today. Today I'm going to be showing how to make these twisted ribbon flowers. For this project, what you're going to need is a piece of paper. I've cut mine in a square, and some ribbon. Today I'm going to be using some lace that I've colored with the Tumbled Glass Distress ink with my applicator. I basically just inked it up and pulled it through a few times. I also added, to make it a little bit darker, the Broken China Distress ink. What I've done, because the lace is kind of holey and the white does show through, which I learned when I did this yellow one, is I colored the paper before I added the adhesive. So your next step on your paper is that you add the adhesive. You can use any kind of adhesive. I have used my ATG gun adhesive, but because the lace is a little bit, it's a fabric, so I used this adhesive I have. It's like a score tape. I've used dollar store adhesive and that's worked fine too. All kinds of different ways of doing it. But what I really like about this is that you do have the adhesive already at home, and you do have paper, and you probably do have lace. So you have everything already at your disposal. You don't need to run out to the store. So what you're going to do, I'm going to do it with a button. There's two different ways of doing it. But this one I did it with a button, and with this one I did it with a knot. I'll show you the button way. You take your button and put your ribbon underneath and put it in the middle of your tape, and then glue it down as hard as you can. And just start twisting. I never really measure my ribbon when I do this. I just kind of just use up a size. So what I do is you start twisting, and because this is tacky, that's all you need to do. And you twist it and just put it down. And because it's tacky, it's going to catch it. You just kind of twist it the way you like it to look. Just keep twisting. And then you kind of just push it down, you can see. I've never actually done it with the Hero Arts lace before. I've usually done it with ribbon, and then I thought it'd be kind of more interesting looking because it'd have so much texture. So you just keep twisting until you reach the size of the flower you like. So I'm looking at it right now, and I'm not really pleased with it right here, so I'm going to pull it up and maybe just play with it a little bit. Yeah. So you just keep twisting it. I want it to be a little bit bigger. I think I'm going to go to about here. So you can see I just twist it. You can twist it really, really tight, or you can give it a bit more of a loose, or you can play with it like I did with another one I did. Just keep twisting. And I think that's a great size. So what I'm going to do, there's two ways of ending it too I've done. I'm going to cut it right around here with my scissors, and then I'm going to pick it up here and tuck it underneath. Sometimes this way doesn't work, and what I do then is that I just glue it underneath. But it did work fine today. So now looking at it, I'm just going to play around with it just to make it look the way I want it to. So once you've done your flower, what you need to do is cut it out. You can also do this by taking a circle piece of paper that you've punched out or die cut and cover that in adhesive too. I like to do it with a square because then it's not a perfect circle. It gives it more of a flower shape to me, and I think it's easier to add the adhesive to it. As you can see, it was really easy to make. It's not hard at all. I made one here with the yellow with the thinner lace, With this one I made this one. The one I just made now I used a thicker lace. Then I made one earlier with ribbon, and as you can see on this one, I did it tight and I did it loose, and I really like the way it turned out. This one, instead of using a button, I tied a knot, and then I went around the knot. You use more ribbon this way, so I prefer to do the one with the button. But with this one, I can always add some Hero Arts gems to the middle for this one. Okay. Now we're going to stamp our card base with the envelope background with Snow White ink. I think you could kind of see a sentiment in there. And I tend to be a big inker when I use my white. So much so that I think my white is reaching its end. Okay, that's good enough. I used a mocha colored layering piece of paper from Hero Arts, and I cut it myself because I wanted it to be top folding. And then and it did work very well. Now I'm going to ink up the classic fabric design with Broken China. Just tie it all together. I love this classic fabric design. Then we're going to stamp it. Yay! We'll go this way. And I'm going to round the corners on it. I'm going to stamp the Happy Birthday from the Sending Smile stamp set. I really like this for birthdays because of the inside sentiments. I actually really want to use for a kid's birthday card, wishing you a day full of sunshine and smiles with the happy birthday. Just ink it up with some black ink. Good. Now I'm just going to add a scallop in the carnation pink. I'm just going to add that to the card. I'm just going to let it hang off a bit, actually. And I've stamped two leaves from this set, the Blossom Art set. And I'm going to, I don't know, let's see, how should we do this? Yeah, that looks actually perfect. just going to add some adhesive to this. Yeah, and there we go. Our card for today. I just want to encourage you that you can do this at home very easily. I did cut out a piece of material for my daughter's old shirt. I'm going to try to make a flower to that. And this one's with ribbon, this one's with lace. And I think you all have the equipment at home to do it. So I really hope you do it. And thank you so much for watching, and you have a wonderful day.